I got 2 for 1s. You see this burrito right here? It's like big as my hand, and that's saying a lot because I got big hands. But I got one for free. I already ate it on the way here, on the short way here. Yeah,
Dude, that was like a 2-minute drive.
I know, dude. I just pause.
Someone please clip that. Please clip that and send it to me.
No, but no. I mean, I've gotten good at eating tacos, bro. Where I work and stuff, I'll eat on my break, just like 2 tacos. I did it again, dude. Stop. Pause.
Why do you keep doing that?
Because this is how you hold a taco and you eat it like that.
No, why you? Oh.
I don't go. I'm not going. I go.
Do it the microphone.
As long as I'm not cupping the balls, it's already good.
Ew, that's a crime.
But anyway,
I sentence you.
that's the perks of getting at a gas station because they want to get rid of the food. So I've gotten like free food from the deli at like gas station. They just like give it to me because like it's about to go old or something like that. Or they don't want it to get old and sit out. So yeah, especially on like weekends, they know not a lot of people are gonna eat it. So yeah, dude. But all the guys here, like all the guys at these gas stations here in Seal are really chill. How's your day? How's your week?
My week, dude, it went by fast.
Yeah, I feel like it went by fast, and there wasn't a lot even like going on. Honestly, I've been just dreaming about California. Literally in my dreams, I'm like thinking about California. So
Dude.
I really want it to be sunny. I guess, man. What?
It just feels so uncomfortable.
What?
You're just peeling that weird.
Oh, this?
Yeah.
How else you supposed to peel it?
Oh, like, never mind.
Like this?
I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say.
Like this? I feel like this.
That's how. I'm not gonna
How are you
finish
supposed to
my
peel
sentence.
it? That's how you peel an orange.
No, but you're like squeezing the top of it, and juices are falling.
That's not the juice; it's the oils from the peel. But you gotta handle it and peel it off. How else would you peel it?
I don't know. I don't peel my oranges.
You have your mom peel them for you?
No, I do.
Or you cut them?
Yeah.
Yeah, cut them is crazy. Have you ever? It seems like it takes longer to eat like a whole orange and a whole apple, but when you cut them, you can go through it really fast.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird. I mean, it feels like there's more orange. Like you can eat a whole like apple just like by slices, and you're like, I want another one. But like if you like try to like eat a whole apple, you're like, okay, I'm good. I had a whole
Like,
apple.
I'm good.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. It's like
a
there's more apple when you eat it whole or more orange. It's just interesting. like I can have the equivalent of like 1.5 oranges if they're all cut up in pieces, but like
I don't like peeling them. It just makes me feel weird. I don't like it. Ugh.
it's cool. Yeah, you leave some of the oils on your hands and you smell like oranges, and it's just like
Then people are like, oh my god, what perfume are you wearing? I'm like, oh, I'm wearing Chanel. No,
I mean,
no,
like,
it smells like oranges.
Yeah,
like,
right. No,
okay. Well,
it might be. I mean, yeah. I think I would prefer if it was cut, but like I'm not gonna cut it all right now. So
you could have called my mom. She would have came over and cut it for you.
she's got the best slices.
Dude, I swear, there's something about like when you become a parent, your food and your stuff of how you cook and stuff just automatically becomes so good.
Maybe that's just experience.
I know because
You've been doing it for a long time.
the other day my little cousin came over and he was like, "Oh, can you like?" He called my mom and he was like, "Oh, can you like grill my burrito like you do?" And she's like, "Yeah."
Grill
like,
the burrito?
Yeah, on the stove.
That's
and
fire.
I was like, "Oh, I could have done that," but then I was like, "Well, I guess I couldn't because I'm not a mom." Like,
you really doubted your abilities. You're like,
I said, "Am I even Mexican enough?
I can do this. Am I even worthy?" I haven't gone through the training.
No, I think I need to have one kid, then my food would become immaculate.
That's what it is. So all the greatest chefs just have kids.
Do they do?
Yes, chef. Just getting all masterful. You can go to culinary school for 5 years, and you can just pop out 4 or 5 children. Just
become a pro cooker. Oh no, man! But my mom's cooking.
You need those onions sliced, not diced. Sliced. Yes, chef. How's that saute going?
Dude,
Good
when
chef.
my mom asked me to help her in the kitchen, I get so stressed because I don't know.
You don't even live with a Mexican mom. That would be stressful.
I know, but my mom, she's like, she's like up there.
Mm,
when she starts cooking, like the whole Super Bowl. Like I'm glad that she's
yeah,
not doing all this Super Bowl party right
because it could
now.
be gnarly.
But like she would have been so stressed. Like for Thanksgiving, oh my
Mm.
gosh, she was
Who is doing the food?
crazy. Uh,
Because
my
last,
aunt.
yeah, last
Yeah.
I appreciate you. Like I haven't had shrimp in so long. Shrimp is my favorite seafood, but I usually have it like I like it naked, but it's usually cold.
Mm-hmm.
But you guys had it in like warm. You had it in that soup, and it was just like I just a bowl of it, and then like shrimp, and then another scoop shrimp. It was like only shrimp in the soup. It was like it was like it was a pleasant surprise.
I know. My dad was like, "Man, Jerry must really like the shrimp."
I do. I
was like,
love shrimp,
yeah, I
man.
guess so,
And that was
huh?
the best preparation for shrimp. I like them naked. I don't like them breaded, and I like them warm over
I love how
cold.
you came over and you're like, "What? Whose party? Whose
Yeah, I was
birthday
like,
is
"What's
it?"
the celebration?" You guys like, no, yeah, literally, there was like steaks, there was shrimp, there was freaking
Okay,
like
you're making us sound like that freaking family off of Salt.
Saltburn. It was so amazing. They had all the food.
Dude,
I
we
got to
did. We
see
had
so
a
much
lot of
food.
food just for like a family get
I
together.
know.
And that's just normal for us.
I
though.
know though. I mean, that's cool. My family does that too. Like, I mean, we go all out, but we do it like there's always a reason. If it's a birthday or a like a holiday, but we do that since we have so many people in our family, just in my immediate family. So like, there's always a lot of food. It always feels very similar to not similar to yours. Yours, guys, is a little more louder
Yeah, because
and
we're crazy.
crowded. But maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's crowded just because I don't know all the people there. Or I don't know all the people there well. But when I'm at my family's parties, it's still crowded, but it doesn't feel as crowded because I know all the
Which I'm
people.
surprised you don't really know any of them. I thought you met half of
Well,
them.
I've met them, but that doesn't mean I know them like my family.
Oh, yeah,
I
true.
live with them. I don't know them. I know of them.
I don't know them either, but
I don't know them either, but yeah, or there's that that's how it would be like at my family. It'll be like just some kids of like of my siblings, friends, and just kids I never met before. I'm like, oh, or kids I barely know. I was like, oh, for sure, if someone's boyfriend or something. I'm like, okay, for sure. And then you had like a principal of the school there, and I'm like,
that's
okay.
that's Eric.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, okay, it's the principal's over.
You're like, oh my gosh, y'all have a principal?
Yeah, was that
No,
the principal of Marissa's school?
Yeah, Ike.
Is that not comfortable for her having her principal there? A
No,
family get
it's
together.
just Eric. He's cool.
You guys know him outside of school?
Yeah, he's our uncle.
Really?
Yeah, I think he's our uncle through marriage.
Oh, for sure. So who was the one you were related to the aunt?
Mm-hmm. Because then we have Aunt Linda and then and Uncle Ko, which are the older people that were there. He was super tall, wearing shorts.
Okay. Oh yeah, I know Kale. Yeah, yeah.
He's a great man. I love him.
He's a great man.
And Aunt Linda, she's awesome. I love her.
Yeah.
She's the one that Grandma's joking about pushing her down the stairs.
Oh.
And then
that
that's
sounds crazy out of context. Grandma's joking about pushing her around there. Yeah.
And then that's her mom, our aunt's mom.
Vanessa's mom?
No,
Oh.
Eric's wife's. I forgot her name. I'm so sorry.
Who?
Eric's wife, the principal's wife.
That's
And then
okay.
I forgot her name completely. I mean, she's a really nice woman.
Yeah.
She's really nice.
And she's related to you?
Yeah.
forgot
I
her
just
name.
forgot her name.
Uh-huh.
I feel bad because I don't remember names. Like at the top of
No,
my
that's
head.
okay. And that's kind of the vibe of your guys' house. Like there's literally like people you know you're related to, but you don't.
I know, and I like how Eric came
It's
up
like-
to you and he was like, "It was nice meeting you, buddy."
Yeah.
I was like, he calls me buddy too. I'm
Yeah, buddy. Yeah.
like, okay,
But I don't.
I guess I'm a little
Buddy's
boy now.
all right. Buddy's all right, but I don't like being called Bud. Like, and I don't like how we called Buddy either. But I don't like being called Bud. I know you call me Bud, but it doesn't sting as much. It's not. When you call me when you call me Bud, it's okay. But
Is it because I know you know me?
I guess, yeah.
And
or,
you know
or
what
just
the trauma I've been
because I heard you call other people Bud, so it's not so weird. But when I hear other people I don't know call me Bud, it feels like it's like
A stab.
it feels like it kind of talking down to me. Like, thanks, Bud. It just sounds like.
My dad calls you bud. My mom calls you bud.
Well, that makes sense because they're older than me and I know them. I guess it's with people who I don't know. It's people
Oh.
that I don't know. They call me Bud. It seems like I'm not your buddy, and like Bud seems a little like thanks, sport. It's just like thanks, pal. It's
You're like, ew.
like I'm not like
Don't talk to me.
give me some respect. I don't know.
Loser.
I don't know. It's like thanks, bud. It's like
Dude, that's so funny.
yeah, thanks, bud.
My favorite thing is to like with Sawyer now. We need to have that kid as a guest, bro. He's so funny.
acting like he's gonna be cracking jokes. He's not.
He would.
Dude, that guy's so funny, dude. The other day we had the clubs in Sawyer.
Dude, he's hilarious. I love him.
He's only what, like 2 years old?
He's gonna be 3 next
He's gonna
month,
be
bro.
3?
Get it right.
I don't know.
Don't call him a baby either. He gets up really upset.
He does?
Yeah.
Can he talk now a lot? But he just chooses not to?
Yeah, I think it's just because he's scared of you.
Oh, okay.
Because with us, like with me and stuff, he will talk hours on end.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He just does not stop.
He's still shy?
Yeah, because he's a COVID baby.
For
You
sure.
know,
For
don't get me
sure.
wrong, love him, but and then I just love him. My favorite thing is for him if we go loser.
He does that.
loser,"
Loser.
yeah. And we go up to each other, and he's like loser. For the longest time, he used to say, "I'm gonna throw up on you," and you go, "Ugh." I'm like, "Stop it, stop it, stop it."
Well,
I hated that.
You're telling him that's the button. He's like, I know what to do, you know? He's gonna
Because I don't
gonna
like.
keep using that.
I don't like the sound of it.
People
Jerry,
people
stop.
gagging. You don't like that?
No.
That does it for
But
you?
literally, I was going to throw up. But
That does it?
yeah, I don't know. Jerry, stop.
So is it,
I'm literally gonna.
is it
throw
like
up.
dry? Is it like dry? Like
No, because
or is it more
Jerry.
like is it like the wet where it's like why does that do it? It's just a sound.
I don't know, man. Sorry, I'm gonna throw up. Actually,
That's crazy.
I don't know what it is about it, but like, I think I just have trauma from it. Like, I really do. Because I think it's just a response.
So
I'm
do
like,
you
oh my God.
when you're throwing up, do you make yourself throw up?
Yeah.
So when you're throwing up, you make yourself throw up because you're hearing
Yeah.
that sound. It's just triggering.
Yeah, and I start crying. Like the other day, my grandpa, he had one of the shrimp because we brought him some shrimp over and he put it in the fridge and he like didn't eat it for the longest time. And he just ate it the other day.
It was yucky.
Yeah, it was kind of like doughy and like dry. I was like, ew, why are you eating this? And he was like, I don't know. And he's like, ugh, come and smell it. I don't think this smells right. And I picked it up and like I'm okay with shrimp and stuff, but I smelled it and I was like, oh yeah, that kind of does smell kind of weird. And my grandpa went, yeah, it just kind of makes you want to go. Like he made the sound without even because he didn't know.
Right.
And then I went, Grandpa, stop, stop. And he was like, what? What's happening? And I went, oh my God, I'm gonna throw up, bro. I'm actually gonna throw up. And then I started dry heaving so bad. And then my grandpa was like, what's going on? And then I put my hand up to my face and I smelled the shrimp and my hand oils and I was just like overstimulated. I was like, and I was like crying and like saliva was coming out. My grandpa was like,
Wow.
dude, my grandpa was evil laughing over there. He's like, and he's like, and he kept like, throw up, throw up. He's screaming at me. I'm like, I'm like crying. I'm like slobbering everywhere. I'm over the sink. The water's running over my face.
He would have been laughing until you just threw up on his board. Then he gets so serious, everything would just be like, all right, now pick it up.
Dude, it went on for a solid like 30 minutes of him just torturing me because he kept doing it, and every time I would calm myself down, he would do it again. I'm like, ah. And then I would go to bed.
That must be.
It's like a living hell, bro. I cannot. I just don't like.
That's funny, dude. That's funny. I think I knew that, but I didn't know it was that bad. That's funny, man.
Just the idea of throwing.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I was just like, man, my grandpa's wild. Like he had an evil look in his face too. I was like, oh my God.
He said this. He was trying to get you back for something. You gotta think back what you did. You did something, bro.
I don't know. Help him, cook for him, clean for him.
He was waiting.
Probably was, dude.
I'm gonna get this bitch somehow.
Dude, we live just to torment each other. I swear. Like my grandpa's like one of my good friends. Like, I hate to say that, but I think he's like one of my good friends.
That's good. No.
Like with you,
Yeah.
Of course you. Like you're my best friend.
Me,
well, my grandpa's
Sawyer,
my best friend.
Your grandpa. That's That's you got all ages there.
I really do, huh?
3-year-old, 20-year.
Got the 3 different stages of life.
Yeah, they're all dudes. That's.
Oh my god, I didn't even notice that. I was like, that's wild.
It is wild, but then I think people will be like, "Oh, that makes sense." Like Bella, that makes sense.
Like, yeah, you see her personality.
Yeah,
Understands why she has
with
3
your
different
guy
age
friend.
groups.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, I don't know, man. I love hanging out with Sawyer because like it just reminds me like, yeah, this is what I want, bro.
Kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like this is cool.
Yeah, I mean,
Then I dab him up.
someone in my family, I can't say, but someone I know is expecting kids, and I can't wait. It won't be due to like September, but I'm like,
Wait, do I know the person?
not really, kind of.
Go talk about it after.
No, I can't tell you.
Why?
Because I'm not supposed to.
Okay. I'm not gonna go tell him.
Right, and
I'm
I guess it's not someone you know either, so it's like, so I don't think it would make.
I told you who was pregnant in my family.
Well, that's because you're okay to, right?
No.
Oh, really? I was told not to tell anyone, but like I'm sure I'd be fine because you don't know them as much. So that's cool.
Which is wild. There's like 4 people that are pregnant.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That you know?
Yeah.
Who?
Me.
You're not pregnant.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine if that's how I told you? I'm like, that's why I've been a bitch lately. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I was always a bitch.
No, yeah.
No, that's wild.
I can't wait, dude. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm like,
Little kids.
I want no more little kids running around.
You don't want any more little kids?
No.
Just
They're
Sawyer?
wild.
Just Sawyer? This is how you always are. You're like, oh, I want kids. Oh, I know. You're like, Sawyer reminds me of what I want. I want kids. And you're like, I don't want any more kids running around. It's like, you literally just said, like, half a
Because I got
minute
Sawyer and Nico, and I think I'm pretty set. Because I got,
Yeah.
like, my 2 little branches of, like,
Yeah.
my little white baby and my little Mexican baby. They're both hella cool. I love them both. They're both little friends.
So, Nico's even more nice than me as well. So
Nico's not nice.
He's not nice,
mean.
but he hangs out with me more. I'm okay with a mean kid, but like as long as they love me.
No, I think it's because he thinks you're so cool. Like, because like he's never. Okay, I don't mean to sound racist or anything.
Yeah,
but he's never seen like a
black
person before, and like your hair, and it's just like he just stares at you. So it's like.
Oh, he's fun. Like Nico's fun. Nico's cool. Yeah, I like Nico.
And so he's like, "What is wrong?" With
yeah, just he does the hug where it looks like he's being held like a gun point to his head. He does the. Poor guy.
I love him
he's so polite.
much.
He's so polite. He'll do it, but he's just.
I know, and he does that shit to me. I'm like, no, give me a real squeeze, bro. Because I don't know why I switched it to squeeze instead of hug. I just like give me squeezes, like, and he like grabs on it and shakes. I'm like, oh my god, hey buddy. And then when he does this little wimpy stuff to my parents, I'm like, no, do it again. These are your grandparents. You're gonna love them.
Does he really only hang out with you and his parents, or?
Yeah, he hangs
not in
out.
like daycare or anything, or.
He's only 3. Well, he's gonna be 3.
Sawyer? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Wait, Sawyer's not even. Oh yeah, you said yeah.
He turns 3 on.
Is
March.
Nico older than Sawyer?
No. They're exactly a year and 3 months apart.
Oh, yeah.
That's wild. I was like, oh wow.
That's cool.
I love them though. They're good kids.
Definitely good kids.
Makes me want to have like 7.
I could see. There you go again. There you go again. I could. Yeah, I can't wait till I got a little baby. I like them. Yeah, when they're Sawyer's age. Like I like them when they're like 1, 2, maybe even like smaller, and like you can like I like little babies where you can like hold them. But like newborns, I also like them, but like they're not as you can't play with them as much.
I don't want you anywhere close to my children.
What?
When they're newborns, you're like, all right, let's go play football.
Yeah, exactly. No, I can't. They're just like they're too tiny and they're cute. Like they'll like sleep all the time and be fine. But like I like it when you can still kind of like hold them and be like.
Dude, you know my kid's gonna be a menace. He's gonna be punching you like every 2 seconds. He's gonna be saying some
you're gonna do
out of pocket shit.
And the thing is too, and I know how it'll be. It'll be like I'll let him punch you. You guys will be like, no punching. You're like, Jerry, don't let him hit you. But like I won't do anything about it. He'll be like, he'll be like, no hitting, and you be like, you can't hit, and because I don't mind it. But you guys will be like, Jerry, because that's like the same thing with dogs. They'll be like, don't let him jump up on you. I'm like, but I don't care. Like I like to pet dogs even when they like jump up on me.
Me with my dogs. No,
It's
get
like
down.
he's like, get down. Like, don't if they jump up on you, just push them down. I'm like, okay.
Because I don't like that. I don't like it when she does that.
I
Like,
don't mind
chilly
it.
and sassy.
I do that with my dog every time. With Nicole, every time I go, ah, and she jumps right up. So I guess
Nicole?
I like Cole.
Noel.
Noelle. Why did I call her Nicole?
Nicole.
Nicole.
There you go.
Noelle. Yeah, Noelle. Yeah, Noelle.
I like Nicole.
Yeah. And the thing is, they were going to name her Holly. Everyone was deciding whether it was going to be Noelle or Holly, and I like Noelle, and they're like, no, it's going to be Holly. And so for a little bit, they were calling her Holly, and I was like, I don't like it. And for some reason, at some point, they just switched to calling her Noelle. I think it was like
Noelle.
Holly. I think it was Holly Noelle. It was like Holly Noelle, and then they just started calling her Noelle. I was like, thank God, dude, because I like Noelle better. I did not like Holly. I didn't like Holly. I didn't like that. Dogs and kids, man. Dogs.
I tell you what, when I have kids, I'm not having any animals.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
Because
you don't want to do both. I get it, but
because dealing with Sawyer like for an entire week and having him sleep over and then having him again for another week was pretty intense. And then my dogs were just like wanting to sleep with me, wanting to hang out with me, and I was like, "Yo, no, like I need a minute."
Right.
And then of course, Chili, I felt bad because she's only like this big,
but she's
she's like intense.
Yeah,
I was
exactly.
Like, dude, you need to go lay down. You need to go somewhere else.
You need to go. Yeah.
And then because when Sawyer's up in the bed, he like, dude, that's the one thing I don't understand about you men. Like, y'all sleep in weird positions. Because every time I slept with a man,
well, if you slept,
they like.
Well, if you saw yourself, you'd probably be sleeping in a weird position.
No, I sleep in the corner of my bed.
And you stay there?
Yeah, because I wrap myself up in a blanket.
Oh, I wrap myself up too, but I still move. Wait, you just stay in one position?
Mm-hmm. Like in fetal position all night.
Like this? You curl out like that? I don't even know.
I cry myself to sleep.
You cry yourself to sleep every night. That's funny. A lot of the figure 4 is a pretty common sleeping position. You know how that is? Where like you're sleeping. Imagine like you're sleeping. One leg is like the same with your body, but the other one is like
is up.
Is out and like yeah.
It's
like a 4.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
Like a very common.
But yeah, that's how I sleep.
Yeah, I don't know.
I have a pillow like.
Yeah, I don't know why that is, but that's
I
really.
cuddle with my pillow.
So you're either cuddling with your pillow or you're in the fetal position.
Yeah, pretty much. And I stay like that all night because usually I have my dogs with me, so they like take up a lot of room. So I just whatever.
Yeah.
But then when I also used to have my ex.
Yeah.
Well, whatever.
Yeah. He's a tall dude too. Huh?
Yeah.
Probably filled out the whole bed.
He did, and then he kept like. I was like, bro.
But, yeah, and Sawyer sleeps like that too.
Yeah, no. What's worse about Sawyer is like he'll start like this, and then slowly
slide over, little guy.
And then he like his whole feet turns, and he kicks you right in your side and your butt, like, and then he goes like.
He kicks in his sleep like a dog.
Yeah.
It's funny because I think guys just like take up as much room as they can. Like if you're like sleeping on a little cot, you don't.
You
move
men
very
sleep
much.
like if it's you guys have like the fucking plague or something.
No plague.
Oh, like, what is going on?
No, I think.
You guys see how my dad sleeps, my grandpa sleeps, my brothers, my ex-boyfriends. Like I was like,
it's the weight of the world, man.
Like y'all sleep like y'all are going to die or something.
Wrestling of God.
And when you guys are sick, that's it. I'm never.
Like sleep apnea or what?
No, like when men are sick, they're such big babies.
How so?
Like when my ex got sick.
No, I think there's. I can't remember exactly, so don't quote me on this. But I think there is like some reasons why guys' sickness is worse than women's.
No, you guys are just
no. There is. There's something that like causes. I think it might be like that. Estrogen has like
Well, they just
so don't quote me on that. But there's something like that where like I think women take illnesses better.
Because we can do whatever we
no,
want.
you got something. Oh yeah, so it's your period. You're like, ah! So don't even. Anyway,
okay, how would you feel bleeding out?
Finish your point.
Oh.
You said guys.
Oh yeah, when they get sick, they just want to be babied because it's just like,
really?
I just can't.
I know. I can't. I don't want. Like I said, I didn't want you in here after I was sick. I don't like let Ellie come in and take care of me because I'm like I don't want to get people sick, and that's more just like I feel like I'm dying, and sometimes I will like I'll be hard to breathe, my chest will hurt, but it's just like
I
I'll
mean,
get
you could have
over it.
told me. I could have brought you medicine. I just set it
No,
outside
no,
and
no,
left.
no. It's I just it just
Because that's the thing. I don't care of taking care of someone.
yeah.
But it's just like when they're constantly like,
I feel entitled to it or what?
yeah, like, okay, like don't. So like, with my grandpa, it's so funny. Don't get me wrong. I love my grandpa to
Right,
death, but
right.
when he gets sick, he's such a
Well, he's
baby.
older too.
I know, but he milks it, dude. Like he milks it. He's like, baby girl, can you go get me some water with some lemon in it? I'm like, yeah, I will go do
He's
that
like,
for
yeah, I'll go do.
I was like, yeah. Then I make him soup and stuff, and he's like, I don't really like this soup, but I'll still eat it. I'm like, you are something else, sir.
Sir, look here, sir.
Then he would take his medicine, and he would sip it like this.
No, you're just like that. You don't like to see men weak. You're like that. You're that type of person. You every time a guy cries, you're like, you don't like this. That's the thing. You're just a cold-hearted person, is what it is, bro.
I'm like, if you're gonna be a man, be a man.
Exactly.
Like,
You don't like this.
no, I'm just kidding.
Sipping out the little cup. You're like, what a loser.
I dump it out of my grandma's hand.
And just pick it up if you're a man.
I'm like, take a shot of vodka.
Yeah.
No, but he did want to take a shot because he was like, well, I heard it would help. I'm like, Grandpa, you're diabetic. You're going to die.
Can't have vodka?
No, he can't have alcohol.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. When you're diabetic, I guess you can't like have alcohol. I don't know.
Like,
don't
at
quote me
all?
on that. Mm-hmm. That's what he said.
So he doesn't drink at all?
Mm-mm.
Beer or nothing?
Mm-mm.
Huh.
Like when we were drinking.
When was the last
the
time he
house?
did?
Oh, he was like 43.
Okay. Damn.
And that's been.
Well, that's good for you. It's not good
Something.
to drink. It's not good to drink, but yeah.
I know, but he's like wild. I'm like, dude. And then he just like smells the drinks. Like when my whole family was there for
Yeah.
New Year's and stuff.
There's gotta be. There's non-alcoholic booze. Good taste.
I
the
know,
same.
but he just doesn't want. Oh, he's crazy.
No, that's good.
Ugh.
That's okay. That's okay. That's-
Okay, like, do we have any news or something?
Oh yeah, no, we just been kind of trained. There is no news really.
There is one I
What?
have.
What? Say it.
Well, what is it? Are we? It's about Drake.
So if you like listening to podcasts and you like learning about the local art scene and local creatives, then you're definitely going to check out First Draft Films with my friends over at Grandin Film Production. It's a local Washington-based film studio or film production house, and they talk on that podcast. They talk about storytelling, the film, to just all kinds of different art. So if you want to be tapped into with the independent creatives space here in Yakima specifically, go check out the podcast First Draft Films. You can check the link or scan the barcode right there. And I appreciate you guys.
I love
people
him.
were talking about it all at my work, and I'm like, it was like I was hearing about it. I was like, It's like, oh, is it really Drake's? Like, oh, someone apparently leaked Drake's scene. I was like, oh, is it
Dude,
really? And I was like, is it actually his? And like, yeah. And one of the girls, one of the guys was asking about it. He's like, something, and she was like, let's just say he's like a horse. No. What'd she say? Like, let's just say he's like a swing. He's hung or something like that. And
Dude,
I'm like,
he's
stop.
like this.
Really?
And
what is he doing? That's so weird.
he was doing.
Grody. I was surprised.
And it was this big too, bro. I kid you
I
not.
believe it. For real?
Yeah, I mean, no wonder why says it did
Little,
not.
little Drizzy's hung like that.
He is, bro. He's like, I was like, damn.
No, the thing is,
I kid you not.
I'm
I
surprised.
see Drake next time in concert.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised. It's been years. He's been in the game for like decades. He's like 40 something, and just now is Dick. I would have swore he'd been out there already.
Yeah, I would say so too. But like, I think it's just because he's like going through that little thing where it's like, you know how
He's
people
not in. He said he was gonna step back away from music. People didn't like his last album, so he's just kind of like.
And then now he's
So now he's on Twitch saying, "I need the max win" and showing his dick.
he's getting all
Attention
hate and
is
shit.
a drug. What?
And then he's getting all like shit on and this and that, and like people are like, da da da, and like.
So you had to remind him.
You gotta remind him he got a long dick. I was like, bruh. Bro, when we saw that, I was like,
You searched it up as soon as
I did. And I was like,
and someone asked me, he was like, they were like talking about it, but that's the thing, I didn't exactly know what they're talking about, but they're like, and I was like, I asked the question about it, like, is it actually really his? And they're like, yeah, and I was like, it's like, damn, and they're like, oh, Jerry, you saw it too? And I'm like, don't ask me like that. It's
He said,
like everyone's
don't.
seen it in the world. He's like, Jerry, you saw it too? Like, don't act. No, I didn't see it, but like, he was acting like everyone else saw it. Like, you saw it too, like as well. Like everyone in the world has seen it. But I wouldn't
think it's like,
be surprised at this time. You know, remember when those deep fake like AI not safe for work pictures of Taylor Swift were like going all around? Do you remember that? Did you know about that?
no. I got the.
What is it? Is that it? Is that it?
Yeah, wait, okay.
I'm not gonna watch it.
I searched. No, you can't watch it. It's like, so that's him. His haircut there. Dude, his dick is out.
Ew!
Look how big that shit is, bro!
What is he doing that for?
I don't know. I'm like,
Why has he got his snake in his hands? Why is he
dude,
holding
that.
his dick, dude?
Dude, that would make a.
No, it wouldn't, dude. Stop. No, it wouldn't.
It would make a woman
No,
stay.
stop it. Wouldn't.
I would stay.
Oh my god, dude.
Just kidding.
Oh my god.
I would cry.
Oh my god, dude.
I'm just kidding.
It's sad because hopefully Adonis never grows up to have to see that.
Huh?
Hopefully Adonis doesn't grow up to ever have to see that.
Oh, his kid. I'm like, oh my.
Yeah.
He probably will.
He will. That's the thing.
On Roblox.
Everything. On Roblox.
Cause
kids at his school, yo, when he was like probably showing them already. I mean, I guess
probably. They're
if
like,
he's
hey, yo, I saw your dad's
dick. Yeah, man.
No. Kids knew. They'd be like, oh shit, we're stay quiet.
No, kids are not polite like that to be Adonis.
No, but dude, his dick. Oh my god, his Drake.
Yeah. Yeah, we got that.
But,
we got it.
But like, if you're like teasing a kid because I saw your dad's dick, like that's weird. Like,
That's weird, right?
Like,
you
what
could
is
turn
wrong
you could turn
with
them on.
you?
You could turn it on them. And be like,
that's weird.
pause. And then no, it wasn't like that. It's got a gay, my guy. No,
That's kind of weird, bro. And then you're like, no, well, how big is your dick? Ew.
Yeah, you can't ask a kid like that. No, you can't ask a
No,
kid.
it's just like, because you're gonna be like, damn. I don't know. It's just gonna be weird because either A, you're gonna be like weirded out that people are like, oh, I saw your
Yeah, I
dad.
mean,
Like,
yeah.
that is so weird to me.
Yeah.
But then also there's gonna be like people like later in high school and stuff, and
Just
they're like,
dabbing you
oh,
up.
wow, dude, you got a hanger.
Got it. That's terrible, dude. The weight, the weight of expectation.
That poor kid's gonna grow up so
Yeah,
traumatized. He's not gonna go to school for a while.
yeah.
Cause you remember what happened to Kim Kardashian when her porn video got leaked?
No, that was so long ago.
I know.
I wasn't even tapped in.
Well, it was no, it was recently on.
Oh, it's a new one.
It was an old video of her porn video, and then
It wasn't the original sex tape that got her famous.
No.
It was another one.
Yeah, but it was released on Roblox, and
That's terrible.
her kid North saw it, and like she was like trying to shut down Roblox.
But how did North put know it was her mom? She looked different back then.
She gave it to her mom and was like, because she got joined the game, and it was all like.
Oh, that's
weird.
terrible.
I was like, dude, Roblox needs to be shut down for a little bit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Because, like, did you hear about that 40-year-old man that met up with that little 8-year-old?
On Roblox?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I was like,
An 8-year-old dude. That's what I'm like for finding kids on Roblox.
like 40-year-old man.
We got him, right?
Girl.
We got him though, yeah?
Yeah.
That's the thing, like I feel like nowadays it's harder to get away with those types of things. Like it happens, but like the super like egregious like we find the kids at least. Like there's some cold cases where we still haven't found some of those kids, but nowadays I feel like
Yeah, like my little brother.
what?
Like my brother.
Which one?
I can't give a straight face.
Oh, B?
Huh?
B?
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 No.
Jonathan?
No.
Okay, never
No,
mind.
because me and Jonathan had this thing where it's also a trauma thing between me and him. We would when Jonathan was misbehaving.
You have to bleep out his name?
No, he's my
Okay.
little brother. He don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
When we were younger, he would not listen to Grandma and Grandpa because
So they telling me be kidnapped?
no,
They tell him
I
this.
told him that Grandma and Grandpa, we used to have another brother that used to live with us,
Ah!
and Grandma and
The
Grandpa
grandpa sold
killed
it.
him,
Okay.
and they buried him, and we could never find him, and it
Yeah.
scared Jonathan so bad to the point where he
He
was like,
behaved.
he was starting to behave,
That
and
was
like,
the same thing. Our papa used to tell our parents, and then like eventually spread to us that we had an Uncle Harold. Like we had an Uncle Harold, but like well, we never had Uncle Harold. Like yeah, it's because you know what happened. He's buried in the basement, and that was the worst thing for them to tell us because that basement was already creepy. We had like an old house. The basement was like you walk down these cement stairs. The walls were like rocks that were just kind of
Ew.
cemented over, and then like that's what the whole basement was, just kind of like a rock, like the foundation, like a rock walls type of thing underneath the whole house. And there was actually like a cellar that was like a dirt floor. We found salamanders in there. Sometimes it was so like moist in there, and then it was
Ew.
like a dirt floor. It smelled musty. There was these old like Life magazines down there. I can still remember the smell, but
Your grandpa's like, yeah, that's what he read.
yeah, and they said that's where. Say what?
So yeah, that's what he read before he.
Yeah, he said like
Like, oh
I
my
mean, yeah, they were, and they said like I had an Uncle Harold who was buried down there, and like and it was the type of basement where you like would sing so the monsters didn't hear you, or the monsters thought you if they did hear you they think you weren't afraid, so you'd like be talking to yourself and sing because if the monsters know that you're fine, then they won't come after you. And it was the type of one where you like you start walking up the stairs because you want to make sure the monsters know that you're calm, but then you start get to the middle and you start running because at that point it's like I'm out. It was that type of basement where you were just like you felt like you're always being watched, and it is and our
Oh no.
grandma was into our great grandma was into astrology and stuff like that, like
You know
astrology and like
the sounds
some
of that?
Wiccan stuff, huh?
The sounds of that, like that, the basement makes me sound like that movie House of Clowns or something.
I've never seen it.
Dude, we have to watch that shit. That shit. So I don't want to watch it though. You can watch it, but I'll watch it from the comfort of my own house
Hold
and my
on.
own my own headphones and my own show playing. Jerry's throwing up again.
Yeah, no, it was anyway, but yeah, there was not
That's
it's not
wild.
Drake. That's true. Drake was the news. Drake's that's crazy, man. That's I don't know.
That's
I don't know
nasty.
about that, man. I don't know
That's
about that.
wild.
But I mean, at least it is big, you know. He wouldn't want to disappoint people. He'd be like Drake's
I know,
got a
and then
tiny bean, you know, like.
and then he posted on his stories like, I was not hiding my meat from the world. Yeah, I was not hiding my meat from the world.
I was hiding the world from my me.
Yeah,
Of course,
I saw that. He said,
stupid.
Papi. I was like,
Stupid.
shut
Listen, man.
up. He's too cocky
You
right
think he
now.
would have said that more? Like I don't think he's like rapped about that much in his songs, or
Yeah, and the fucking problem.
you know, he says.
He's like, this long ass.
Yeah, of course. I mean, like, oh, of course he said it, but he doesn't like talk about it a lot, like you would think.
No, you'd think that he would.
Right?
Like,
Yeah, you think he'd rag about it more. You think like when he was getting like clowned on for like being soft. You would, you would, like just the other episode we were watching the Drake the type of guy. You think he would have more like you think it's long dick. Yeah, we see that.
I was like, hey, yo, he right.
I mean,
He said, damn.
shoot. That's crazy.
Dude, and the guy that. Never mind. I'm going to say it anyways. I don't give a fuck.
What?
The guy that I'm talking to.
Oh, no, don't say.
No,
And the guy that I'm talking to, Drake.
it's Drake. I'm actually in his DMs right now.
And,
I said, and that's my son.
say what?
I said, and that's my son. And then I just like a little anime character.
No,
Drake was
Anita
like,
Maxwell.
No, I'm just kidding. No, the guy that I'm talking to now, I've been talking to him.
Yeah.
He's one of my old exes.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Not the one that we know.
Yeah, well, I didn't think that'd be an old one.
Yeah. And he was like, did you see the Drake video? I was like, Yeah.
It was a video.
Yeah, I saw the video on on X.
Oh, it was a video, right?
Because I looked it up and it was that like first 4 hours of people saying, "Oh my god," on TikTok. I was like, I re-downloaded X and I was like, I looked up Drake and I was like, bro, he just. And it's like 53 seconds. I was like, that is wild. But then, dude, there's so many men begging girls not to watch the Drake video. That wow, like Drake, that's fucked up. Like like guys
that's
so
insecure as hell. That's insecure as
And
hell.
I know, and he was like,
that's
well,
weird as hell,
well,
dude.
like, did you watch it? I was like, yeah. Why? And he was like, well, that's kind of rude and disrespectful. Don't you think about me?
Actually, okay, okay. So look, the whole thing is like you can't watch it because then I'll feel like insecure or like you will maybe like him more. Like that's insecure as hell and stupid. But what we don't talk about is the fact that he is being kind of objectified, which women don't like to be objectified, but they have no problem with objectifying. Like exactly, like that's what I was kind of saying out the other that I was going to say. I wasn't making this point necessarily, but I was going to point out like when those deep fake AI videos of Taylor Swift were coming. They were non-safe for work. They were like, pretty pornographic. And X actually shut off all like searches for Taylor Swift. Like you couldn't even search her name because they didn't want like that stuff to spread before they could like take it off. Because people were making like terrible images and stuff of that. But then when it comes to Drake, I was like, so
Dude,
so that
2 days.
so that does kind of be that like
well, I understand, but it's like
guys can be objectified in that way, but it's like it's
like
it's not a politically correct to
let's be
objectify
honest
women.
here. Like
what? It's okay.
No, I'm not saying nothing's okay. Like, but like, oh, what? How do I say this?
It does just kind of
like,
it is kind of interesting.
Sexualize a lot of shit. Like definitely men, they sexualize a lot of stuff.
Yeah, but it's not socially acceptable to. Mm-hmm. Like
but
if you were to
when
be
something happens like this, but like Drake's not mad about it either.
I know, and that's the thing.
And he's like,
I know, and that's it's the truth is like guys like but. It does kind of like does kind of bring up like I said, so like that guy's being like insecure about it, that's corny and stupid. But like if we do want to, it's just kind of like
well, I understand.
It is kind of like disrespect. It's not mad because he doesn't matter, and of course he doesn't like. Oh no, everyone knows I have a big dick. He's not mad about
Dang
that.
It.
But dang it, but in a way it is kind of like, hey, we are
Dude,
like
Drake's the type of person that would upload it himself under fake username.
Drake the type of guy to upload his own dick.
Dude, he probably did because he wasn't getting the views on Twitch.
Attention is and he's actually streaming on Twitch, huh?
Mm-hmm. I watch him,
and that's kind of annoying to me. Like,
no, he has a nice voice. I go to sleep to it.
Yeah, it's annoying to me. So it's annoying to me that he's on Twitch because he's seeing what like Kai Cenat, like rappers are going on streamers now like. Mm-hmm. Kai Cenat, Aiden.
But Kai's really funny though.
Yeah, he is.
I love him.
Yeah, and Aiden Ross, but like they're not making money as musicians anymore, so they're going more like celebrity. Like, they're going more. Yeah,
and like that's a thing that I don't like. I don't like that.
But Drake should be, and that's fine. But I feel like Drake is trying to be. Like when he did the collab with Yeet and stuff like that, he's really trying to appeal to the young audience. He's like, "Hey, fellow kids," and it's kind of like, "Bro, you're the biggest artist in the world. Like, just have some dignity. Like, you can go away from the internet,
like, okay,
and people will still care about you.
Yeah,
you don't have to constantly be in the public eye." And so it seems a little, it's like you don't need our approval. I mean, like. Obviously, if people give you hate and stuff like that, but it's like at the end of the road, he's like the biggest artist. You don't need
because it's him and like Lil Wayne up there.
Yeah. Like, so like, and it's like he's like constantly he's going to where the kids are, and it's like
remember
when he did that the Tootsie slide, and it was like so cringy. It was like you could tell he was trying to make a TikTok anthem. Up foot slide, right foot slide. It's like stop. You're the biggest artist. Like you
and then
don't
when he made that
need.
Kiki,
Yeah, it's like you don't need to be with the kids to stay relevant. Like just you can go away and live your life being an adult. Yeah, and like you don't have to appeal.
Talk about shit.
Yeah, you don't got to collab with Yeet. You don't got to collab with Yeet and be with the kids. So like So that annoys me that he's on stream because he's like, that's where the kids are nowadays, and it's like Drake,
That
like you don't
reminds
have
me.
to, but like at the same time, let him do what he wants. But
Like, actually, I don't give a fuck. Look,
attention is hell of a
dude,
drug.
I was screaming and I was listening to it all the way here.
Okay,
It came
shoot,
out.
I
I
almost
was
forgot.
so
I almost forgot to
excited.
talk about this. Yeah, is it? You said it wasn't available in the U.S.
Yeah,
It's available now.
yeah. Now
You
it
can
is.
listen to
It
it.
was
Is it
literally
good?
yesterday, and I was like, I was listening to it, and I got to Hood Rat.
Is it good?
Dude, I think it's great. I just love Kanye though.
Wow, that's amazing. Right, just as hood rat.
Because they also got. It just sounds much better in my car though. And then
Oh yeah, I seen this one. And it has a lot of views already. So I'm surprised. I don't know if he's still signed to his label. I think he is. He's still signed to his label. I know Adidas dropped him, but he's probably still signed to his label. He still has all his YouTube up. I know like Chase was blocking some of his payments, but it seems like despite all the cancellation, Kanye's
Kanye's on top.
he's still on top, which is impressive. It's just
Me.
I gotta give it to him.
Me.
It's impressive. It's impressive. I don't care for anything. Like again, like if he puts out a good song, I listen to it. Like I like Hurricane from like Donda. I like I'll listen to his music, but I'm not worshiping the guy. Like he's just I don't see him as a genius. He's good. He's influential. You know what he is? Kanye is influential. He talks like he's an innovator. Like he creates a bunch of things, and he doesn't really. But what he does is he's an influencer. He's and I don't want to use that word influencer because everyone uses that word. But he is like an influencer. Basically, it's not cool until Kanye does it.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't necessarily mean that Kanye comes up with all these things, but when Kanye does do the things, then people are like, oh, it's kind of like the boots, like big boots. No one was doing that until Kanye was doing it. I'm sure other people were kind of doing it, but it's not cool until Kanye does it. Mm-hmm. So that's what you gotta give him credit for.
And then, like, I guess there's a thing where Kanye
he is somewhat
made
of an
his,
innovator,
like,
but these days he's not
his
much.
wife walk out like in just a raincoat. Like,
yeah, he's
just clear wing.
I don't know. He does that.
I was like,
he's kind of crazy.
I was like, bro, that's
he's
a power move, bro.
I know.
I was like, fuck, I would do that. I do fuck that.
Make
I
your
would
girl do that.
My man.
Your man do that. You want he's his dick just slinging around.
No, I want him to be covered up, but I don't want him to be like feel small. Like, this is what you are to me.
Ew.
You're replaceable.
Then you won't even like him.
That's why.
Well, then that's different.
I'm on top.
That's different, though.
Always.
That's different, though.
I'm just kidding. I'm not like that, guys.
That's different, though. That's not.
No, but that was actually insane. I didn't even know that was happening until, like, my sister-in-law told me. She's like, yeah, I like some of his songs, but I just don't like him as a person. I was like,
yeah.
What's going on with Kanye?
Oh, yeah. I mean, his birthday party, he had just a bunch of, like, I think, like, naked girls on the table, and the food was, like, on them. It's just really crazy, man.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. You think that's cool? That's not cool. That's crazy.
Dude, they're getting paid hella.
Yeah, I probably, but
I would go.
like,
talk
about objectifying women. No, they didn't talk. They just like literally just like act like they're like props.
But if it was Kanye, dude,
they're like props.
I would be like, Kanye, eat me.
You're so dumb. So no, that's great.
Bro, you're telling me.
What? No,
you're saying that I am wrong.
Yeah, no, like I said, I don't like worship the guy. I don't.
That's actually a crime.
I don't find him impressive
That's
at all.
Crime.
Yeah, no.
I'm sentencing
I like some of his music, but him himself, I don't find him impressive.
Not me, man.
Anyway, but yeah, I almost forgot to. That would have been a miss if we had forgotten to talk about Vultures. You've listened to it?
Mm-hmm.
I need to listen. Like, do I need to listen to it?
Yes.
I need to listen to it so I know what I'm talking about. But again, if I haven't heard anything.
I think you should give it a listen. Like, give the album a listen, and like, honestly, not just because I'm like a Kanye fan. I think honestly you should, and then gather your own opinion on it, not just like.
Well, that's the thing. I don't. Does he have anything to say on it, or is it just more music? Is he saying something about himself that like is actually would be good to hear? Like, oh, here's Kanye's side of the story, or something, or is it just more music?
I like fuck some. Or some fuck or whatever.
I don't know.
It's actually pretty wild. I was like, dude, I heard this song. I was like, whoa, what is he talking about?
It was like that. I wasn't interested in Donda until I heard.
Okay. I'm trying to fuck something right. No.
Yeah. $10.
But dude, this on in my car because I got my subwoofer back in there.
Yeah.
And it goes. I'm like, oh.
And that's the thing too. But like, I feel like there's like I that sounded good, but there's also already songs like that. So it's like, do we only like care because it's Kanye?
I think they do.
Yeah, like that doesn't sound like production wise. That's not like
I feel like it's just Kanye being Kanye at this point.
right. But
Because like I think no one wants to make music with him because like he's
yeah, and that's impressive.
insane.
Except Ty Sign and
Yeah.
JPEG Mafia, like and Travis Scott. So he still got a lot of like.
I don't care what y'all fuckers say. Travis Scott is on top.
He's still got a lot of.
Fuck
He's still got a lot of
y'all.
allies. He's got a lot of friends, but like
Yeah, he got me still. I'm his friend.
yeah, you know, see, yeah, and
Even after the whole what was it called? The storm, where like people died at his concert, and he just like
oh, Travis Scott, oh yeah,
he was like,
Astro
we're
World.
keeping this fucking concert
Right.
keep going. The ambulance trying to get through.
Yeah, fuck all that. Like,
I was like, damn, that's pretty hardcore. But
he's the type of guy that like dance on top of the ambulance if he could. If he could, he would go right on top and just be dancing on while people were like.
After that whole thing, I was like, yeah, I
just
think I'm gonna
trampling
take
the
a
EMT.
step back from Travis right now.
Yeah, man.
But then after everything, then he came out with his new album. I was like,
Utopia.
bumping it. I was like,
I haven't heard anything from Utopia, so in my mind, if I haven't heard it, then if it hasn't reached me, then it.
bro, that's why you have me.
I guess, but I still haven't heard you play anything from Utopia.
You're right.
So I'm
Because
like,
I like play the most controversial people on the planet. I love that though.
yeah,
I just love.
and that's the thing. I'm only interested in the art. Like if all the interest of you is from your antics, then like that's not interesting to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like if it's because you're marching your like woman out half naked, like oh, and that's why people listen to your music, then that's not interesting to me. But if your music is actually good, then I'll listen to it. So
I think Kanye's music is good.
Yeah.
Same with Drake's. Same with.
That's what I was saying. But like that song you just played, that didn't seem very unique to me.
Maybe.
When I heard Hurricane from Donda, that was like, ooh. When I heard like Moon from Donda, that was ooh.
Moon was good.
Jail. When I heard Jail from Donda, I was like, ooh. But like from Vultures or Donda 2, I haven't heard anything that made me go. Like,
I know. I think out of it all, I think I like Runaway.
Yes. I was listening to that a few days ago, and I'm like, I was like, this is why Kanye West is like, you know, like just baby, I got a plan. Run is like, yeah, like I'm like, yeah. It's just in my mind, I'm just like, dun, dun. It's just like, ooh, you know, I get it,
Ooh.
and it's really simple, but it's good, and so I get it.
There's also that one song that goes.
I get how he got to where he.
You're
is
such
that
a fucking hoe.
exactly with Little Pump, corny. It's just like that's the thing. I get how he got to where he is. I don't know how he's still there though.
And he's just like,
I don't know how he's still there though.
I like it deep.
I'm a sick fucker, like a quick fucker, like my name. It's like okay.
I love how you know the song too. I really do. Sometimes I have to go back to those old days of like 2020 and just listen to Little Pump and Kanye.
I never heard anyone say that before. I have to go back and listen.
Just
to
makes
Lil
me miss
Pump.
those days because we used to blast that song.
Really?
In the cruiser.
I ain't never. When I was in there.
Yeah, us. It was us, Kayla, and Jenna.
I just remember To the Window, to the Wall.
That one was a wild ass song, dude. We were wild.
But I don't remember listening to Lil Pump or nothing.
We listened to that one.
But I guess.
I think that's it.
Oh, my bad. I didn't want to cut you off, but let's talk about the Super Bowl and wrap it up. I suppose. I don't know how long.
I don't want to talk about the fucking game. I'm tired of this already. Tired of this, Grandpa.
Well, that's too damn bad. That's so funny. Before that was a trend on TikTok, or before that was like a sound on TikTok, me and my family used to repeat that part too. It must just be a good part.
It is so
it must
funny.
just be a funny part in the movie because like we would do that too. They're like, that's too damn bad. I'm tired of these, Grandpa. It was just a funny part in the movie.
It was so funny. Just out of pocket. I just like.
It really was. He interrupted her. He cut her off.
He did.
I'm tired of this. That's too damn bad. Cut her off, bro.
He's like, you're done. You're done. I know. I don't want to tell my dad that because, dude, my dad literally, he steals my language, bro. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah.
My dad's like a copier.
He follows the
I'm
trends.
the trendsetter, bro. Trendsetter in my family.
Trendsetter of the family.
Dude, there's some shit I hear, and I'm like, that sounds so much fun to say. I go home and say it. What does that mean? I'm like, huh. I don't know.
Let me give you the sauce, you said.
Huh?
Auntie said, I'll tell you. Let me give you the sauce.
Let me give you the sauce real good. Let me lay it down on the plate.
Yeah.
Let me garnish it for you.
So there's this word in skateboarding, hesh, and it basically means like reckless or like gun ho, or kind of describes someone who's maybe a little bit like unkempt but like down. It basically just means like you're down for whatever, and this kind of like lust for life, this intensity of just like going for it is kind of how I try to live my life. I was never really a good skater, but I was always willing to throw myself off of like stair sets and ledges and stuff like that. Just go for it, because if you can't be good, at least be enthusiastic. So that kind of energy of just being able to throw yourself into whatever you do and just be gun ho and down for anything and go full force and commit and just go for it and live your life. That is the kind of energy that I love to see in people. It's a philosophy I try to live for, and it's why I made Heist Tribe clothing. So, if you down with that message and you want to support, check out Heist Tribe clothing, and I appreciate you. For the Hesh of heart, welcome to the family.
When you flip people off anymore, they don't take it serious anymore. Because some old dude flipped me off, and I started busting up laughing.
Really?
Yeah, because I cut him off, but like...
Well, it's
Because he went...
Well, I mean, it was never, I mean, because like, what are you going to do? Like, because if you walked up to somebody and flipped them off, it would be offensive. But
No, I would be laughing.
But if you're driving away or you already did something bad to somebody and they try to flip you off, it's pathetic, honestly. Because like, that's the only thing they could do is... like, that's all they can do is just a finger and like, no, you got me.
Wait, you're gonna have to blur this one. My favorite one is when people are doing something so stupid. I go, you are
retarded.
Yeah.
You don't have to believe. We can use that word now.
No,
it went out of style.
Do that.
It went out of style. But yeah, I guess no. Calling people something, saying the word retarded is less offensive than you going. How are you gonna be like? You're gonna be like, oh, I can't say retarded, but I gotta go. Give him the whole Stephen Hawking.
No, because I do that in the car. I go. Then they're like,
is she retarded? Like, what's going on there? I think she's retarded.
I know. Dude, my favorite thing is like, because now I have like LED lights.
Yeah.
So like I flash them.
Oh man,
I miss my LED lights, bro. I'm a menace on the streets now.
Yeah, facts, bro.
Oh, I love being a menace. But like, I have to get it all out of my system now, because when I go to Alaska, I will
get shot.
Dude, I will get shot and dragged to the woods by a polar bear.
Facts, dude.
Dude, I keep on having the same recurring nightmare that I'm gonna die in Alaska. By either a killer whale.
A killer whale? Oh, he'll be just out there swimming.
No, it's not me swimming. I'm kayaking. Like, just chilling, and then like
killer whale be like, and they would too. They're assholes. They'll be playing with you and accidentally kill you. Yeah,
dude. And I can't swim, so I'll be like
freezing cold waters.
I'd be dead.
Hypothermia.
So now when I get in the shower and I switch it to cold because like it closes your pores. I don't know, man.
It's good.
I start washing my face off, and then I just like have a feeling of like a killer whale's coming at me, and I have to open my eyes. I'm like,
I'm gonna do that, dude. I'm a like someone needs to like tape like a poster of a killer whale outside the bathroom window. So when you get out, it's just looking at you.
Dude, no, I would scream. I hate stuff like that. I don't know, man. I keep having the same recurring nightmare. It's either a killer whale, or a polar bear. I don't know why.
They'll say you threw away too many plastic straws. I'm
just scared. I'll throw Coca-Cola at the polar bear.
Yeah, you get right now. You're drinking he got a plastic drop off his thing. You just throw it away. And like someone's like, "Hey, you can't litter the polar bears, the ice caps." Fuck the polar bears. Fuck them. And then you go to Alaska. Fuck the polar bears, huh? Fuck the polar bears, huh? We're stuffed now. Melt my ice caps, will you?
That's wild. That's actually a crime, bro. Dude, I need to quit hanging out with people. I pick up from their language and I just like I'm like a little.
That's wild.
Yeah. Because like my friends last night, I went out with them and they're black. They're from Jamaica.
Oh, Jamaica.
Uh huh.
Ask them. You got to ask them why they don't go downstairs. Apparently, Jamaican men don't.
Ew, Jerry.
I guess that would be a weird thing to ask them, wouldn't it? But
I mean, if you really want the full,
I do. Yeah, you gotta ask them. Like, so just explain this to me. Is true?
From what we did last night.
Yeah, sure.
He
apparently that
he
was
gave
a
me
thing.
the full Drake treatment.
What is that?
I cringe.
What is that mean?
That's going on my ick list.
Then never say that again.
Yeah.
The Drake treatment.
Ew, I hate that.
You just start singing. Lean in to the man. No, 'cause that was such a letdown. That song Virginia Beach. Starts so fire, and then he just starts singing and he ruins it.
I love the Daylight song though.
From the last
Drake.
album, For All the Dogs.
Yeah, I love. We're the dog. I like that because I like the start of it because it's from The Godfather.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, the
first like intro or whatever.
Yeah.
Or? Virginia Beach starts so like fire. Oh yeah, Scarface.
Mm-hmm.
Scarface.
You don't have the guts.
Scarface, yeah.
You need people like me.
This is a famous quote, so that's not even special that he sampled this. You can point to the fingers and say, "That's the bad guy." Well, say goodnight to the bad guy.
Hey!
It just makes you get off.
Daddy, no business.
We gotta stop rap music. It makes people violent.
I'm going. Daddy, no business.
No face, no case.
Dude, that's actually a crime right there. No, I go like this now. Okay, we gotta go.
Sliding on the ops.
We gotta slide. Dude, the ops won't catch me anymore. I got this 9. I'm not talking about my arm. In my pants, bro.
Oh, damn.
Oh,
Did
damn.
you make that yourself? That was a bar. That was a bar.
I did. That's all me.
Yeah, no.
We gotta make a song now. It's got 9 in my pants.
It was sampling Frank Ocean, Virginia Beach. It starts this is so beautiful. And you think he's gonna this is like a great instrumental, and I never even finished it.
I could not listen to this because it's so high, and you're like, oh my god, Drake's gonna fuck.
I know, you're like, yeah. It's like,
you're like, all right, Jake, come on.
But it's like, and then he just starts singing, and
you're like, okay, Jake.
It's like,
oh, yeah.
Tell him.
Yeah, Drake.
Yeah. Oh. It's like,
because I thought he was gonna go hard. I thought he was gonna be
right.
that bitch. Fuck that scissor. She took my. I was like, oh, fuck it up. I thought he was going to go hard.
Yeah,
no hate to SZA. I love SZA. But like, this whole album's for like the dogs.
Yeah.
But, like, I thought it was gonna be like more the dogs, because like when you say dogs, I'm like, we're talking about the dogs. Not. I thought he was gonna go hard on his exes, bro. Not just like,
Because
you
the what?
broke my heart.
Because
Like,
the what? Because the what?
because the Super Bowl. Dude, I was like thinking that song. I was like, I like film. I was filming myself. I was like,
Feeling
because of what? Because of what? I was like, oh, I'm about to. I'm like, what are we about to do? What are we about to do? Oh my gosh, shit. He getting out the nut.
Because the Super Bowl. Speaking of the Super Bowl, that was a good segue from Drake to the Super Bowl. It seems like Taylor Swift did. So apparently she was getting hated on because she had a lot of jets. And people are like, "Oh, you're destroying the the environment by flying your jets a whole bunch of times." And she's like, "Oh no, I loaned my jets out," which is even worse because that means like more people are flying.
Taylor.
So yeah,
I'm tired of talking about
I
Taylor.
know, and I
Really?
realize why people talk about her so much is because when you have nothing else to talk about, you can always talk about Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I'm tired of being a number one hater, but like,
yeah, and I don't hate her either. But so yeah, everyone was hating on her. So let's be the good guys now. Let's defend her.
I'm not defending someone that is ruining our ecosystem.
Oh my god, she can't take private jets anymore. I know that's the thing.
Just take a fucking econ plane. Quit being so high of yourself and just take.
Well, she had to get there at a specific time. That's the thing. This guy, dude.
But like, just take a regular plane, bro. Don't like, I don't know, but like, I can't say much because the Alaskan Airways up there in Juneau, the private little airplanes, but they don't use jet fuel or like they use.
Right. I mean, but when you're like rich like that, you have places to go and you can't you don't want to wait in line and all that type of stuff. And that's maybe.
You know what, bitch?
I mean, no.
Go through TSA the normal way.
It's the same reason why we don't take buses. We have our own cars. We don't take buses. It's the same reason.
Oh, okay. That's not the same.
It is the same. Like
okay, like a $2,500 car and a
Well, to them, it's the same thing. They're just
$250,000 plane.
They're just acting their wage. They're just acting their wage. That's the thing. Is like we instead of driving public transportation, we have our own private cars. Why would you take public?
I like driving my car though.
Exactly. She likes driving her plane. She likes flying her private plane. But she needed it evidently to get from Japan to the Super Bowl, but she actually didn't make it. People were speculating whether she'd make it, but of course she did. She made it from. She was doing a tour out there in Japan, and she made it back in here for Super Bowl. So people are betting on whether Travis Kelce's going to propose to her or not.
If he doesn't win, she's not going to get proposed.
He's not going to.
She's going to walk slowly out the door.
He's going to be out. It's going to be like shots of her just like celebrating all stuff, and then when they start to be losing,
she's like, "Wow, Kelsey."
She's just sitting with a straight face, and then when
they
lose,
really good job.
Walk out. So you don't think she's gonna? So you say
they've been dating for literally a couple months. He's not gonna propose to her
for sure.
He's not stupid.
I mean,
he's been with multiple black women, and now he's gonna switch up. Yeah. Nah. A brother does not.
Brother, he's not a brother though.
Dude, he be acting like a brother.
Don't claim him like that. No, it's true though. It's
true, but though. No.
But I think after you start,
what's that saying? Once you go black, you don't
never
go back.
Yeah, exactly. But I think the black women disowned him since he started dating Taylor. Like they disowned him.
Good, because all the women that he's dated before, beautiful people.
Yeah,
gorgeous, drop dead, gorgeous people.
For sure.
Woman. No, I fucking cannot with this guy, bro.
We gotta wrap this up,
dude. Okay, predictions for the Super Bowl is he's not gonna propose to her because they've only been dating for 6 months.
$10.
$10. Fuck you.
You're not gonna get $10. Okay, other people are betting, but yeah, no.
Okay, $10.
Finish. Yeah.
They're probably gonna lose because the 49ers are want it. They really fucking want it.
All right. So if they win, it's because it's rigged. Mm-hmm. I bet.
But if the Kansas City wins, then you know what happened.
Yeah.
Kelsey's mom sucked the rest off.
Yo, you're bringing that up again.
Sorry, Patrick Mahomes' mom sucked off.
Like my bad. Patrick Mahomes.
Since we're all hating, bro. Oh my god. Okay. Let's have me again, bro. They're making me so
I know.
crazy. It's making me.
I'm head out. Thanks guys for
All
watching.
right.
We're gonna go watch the Super Bowl. I suppose. Want. Have a good one.
Dude, those people are actually intense. Dude, when we're talking, they're like. We're like, oh my god.
We need to do the South Park thing and say, hey, you guys